Hello, breeders, flyers, supporters of the Texas Shootout. It's Tuesday, a little afternoon. I just ran to get me a little bite to eat and figured I'd do a video before I went back to the shop. Give y'all an update as to how I see everything, at least. Yeah, we smashed them yesterday, and we definitely didn't plan on doing that, and I didn't really think it was going to happen, but it did. Something did tell me that they were either going to do really good or they were going to have a challenge, and they had a challenge, and so a lot of those birds did. I want to thank everybody for all the support. We've had just an outpour of support yesterday and today from a lot of the participants. And that means a lot to me. And we take it personal with y'all's birds, probably more personal than with our own, because they're your pigeons, and we're trying to do the best job we can with them. But a lot of those birds, Mr. Sammy Bankston's grizzle, it flew 1,800 and something yards a minute, which is hauling ass, and a big wad of the rest of them came in at, I think, 1720s or something like that. And the rest of them pigeons were hauling ass and missed. They were hauling ass in that strong wind. The gust yesterday were getting up to 20 miles an hour. If anybody watched the live feed and watched that ribbon on top of the loft, it was straight out, most of the day. And that's pigeon flying. It's going to happen. If you've been racing pigeons very long, you've definitely smashed some pigeons, and I doubt if it was ever intentional. So you know how it goes. There's a few other factors. It got well over the mid 80s yesterday, and we jumped them birds out to 175. They faced a lot of wind on the way back. They missed. It got warm yesterday. They had a hard time getting back to the loft in those headwinds, especially gusting up to 20 miles an hour after a little after noon. And so I think some of them birds, tried getting back. They couldn't get back. They had to go down and get something to drink. That wind, that strong a wind trying to fly back into it, they couldn't do it. And I think the fact that we got as many birds back in yesterday and today is a testament to what Brenda has done with these pigeons. That they were, one, in good condition, and two, they were trained well, or I don't think we'd ever saw most of those birds yesterday that missed. But they knew where home was. They just couldn't quite get there as fast as what they would like to after they missed. We had 90 pigeons back yesterday. We were still missing 81. I told Brenda, if we get back at least half, I'll not be satisfied, but I won't just be gutted over this situation. And because that's always the way I look at it. Sometimes it's a little bit more, sometimes it's a little bit less. But if I don't have birds back on the day, if I can get half of them pigeons back the next day, that's right in there with good birds, that can find their way back. And we've already got more than that in the loft, and it's a little bit after noon. It's about 1:15, and I expect more back, this afternoon. It's completely overcast, and not a real good day for pigeons to be returning from a race, but it was very foggy this morning. It took forever for the fog to lift and burn off on our hill, and the sun has not made one peep all day. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Re-emphasize the fact that we appreciate the support, and we hope everybody will continue to support us. We're going to do the best we can with these pigeons through the rest of the series and moving forward. And we continue to learn a little bit, but some people mentioned that those birds were trained the day before and then taken to the race yesterday. I tossed those birds from 66 miles the day before, and they were on the wing about an hour. I mean, I loft fly pigeons that fly for 2 and 3 hours. They only had about 3 hours the week leading up to that race on the wing, and I try to go between 2 and 3 hours, but I try to keep them fresh, especially with a young bird. I mean, these birds aren't yearlings. Unless you send them to us 3 or 4 months old, they're not yearlings, and they're still young birds, and I like to keep them fresh, and the fact that we raced them or trained them 66 miles a day before the race is absolutely nothing to do with what happened, in my opinion. But so anyway, we welcome any feedback, suggestions, or concerns, and we want to do a good job with y'all's pigeons, and we're going to continue to try to do the best job we can. Hope everybody's had a real good day today, and thank you very much.